This is Eagle Al, and today I will be talking about Haason Reddick, why he's getting lack of pass rushes. Also, we're going to talk about Jordan Mailata. He said the vibes are right. And lastly, we're going to talk about Derek Barnett just a little bit, and he's been productive in Houston. But let's get straight into it.
You get to go out here and play hard, play fast. We in the postseason, 3 years in a row. So we know we've been here. We got veteran guys that have been in this position before, and we just go have to lean on leadership, man. Lean on the guys that's been here, understand, and which me being one of the leaders. Yeah, man, we just got to get going, and just go attack this thing. Cause like I said, I ain't trying to go to Cancun week 2. In 2 weeks. I'm trying to vibe, even though I do want to go on vacation, but not right now, so I'd rather go vacation after, holding up a trophy or something.
All right, so before we get into the topics today, Marcus Hayes, just stop it. Just stop it, man. You had an opportunity to talk to the guy you wrote an article about face to face. You continue to write these articles, but don't want to talk to the player face to face. You say you're talking to these other sources and these veteran players. I highly doubt it. Man, come on. Come on. All right, so let's talk about Derek Barnett, man. Derek Barnett has been productive. He got about 2.5 sacks. He's been more productive in Houston more than any of our D-line, man. The past 3-4 games? I don't think it's like a development of Derek Barnett or the Eagles miss Derek Barnett. It's one of those things we've been complaining about for the most. It's the scheme. And Derek Barnett, I wish him the best of luck because he's in the perfect market, Houston. Nobody really talks about Houston. They don't have as many fans as the Eagles. Great coaching. You got D'Amico Ryans, who can develop anybody. The market fits him, smaller market, not much expectation. He can thrive there. So that's what's happening. I said that when he went there, I'm like, oh, he going to Houston, he going to a perfect situation. If he like with the Eagles, I could say like the Cowboys, 49ers, some of these teams that got big microscopes on them, I don't think he could fit. But like a smaller town or a smaller team, I should say, with a smaller market, he could fit right in. So that's exactly what he's doing. So shout out to Derek Barnett. Do we miss him? Not really. It's one of those things. A change of scenery is good for people. And I think that's one of the cases for him. All right, so let's get into what Jordan Mailata had to say about the Philadelphia Eagles and the vibes being high. But let me go ahead and play this clip.
The vibes are high this week. The energy's high, and got a good feeling this week that the boys are gonna, get together and pull one.
What's behind those good vibes?
Pardon?
What's behind the good vibes? What do you make of it?
I think again doubling down on the core values: compete, connect, accountability, fundamentals, football IQ. We definitely done that this week. You guys heard AJ talk. I think that helped a lot. Especially for the young guys that we have on the team. Us old guys, we knew he was going to talk. We knew what kind of leader he is. We just need to give him space. You give him that space that he needed. And then you guys, you heard him. Yeah, the whole world watching him yesterday for about 20 minutes. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Jordan Mailata, I'm with you. I think the vibes are right. And that's for me, the outside looking in. I think everything is flowing right. I know you said something about going back to Eagles football. Honestly, I've seen a couple of people agree with me with this. I just don't know what Eagles football is. Week 1 to now, we haven't been that good. The only time I've really seen close to Eagles football, is slightly close, was the Dolphins game. In the Dolphins game, we had, some bad moments there, but we did get turnovers. We got touchdowns. We got the explosive plays. You got everybody involved. That's the most complete game I've seen us play. But besides that, I don't know what type of football that is, because Eagles football right now, it's not good. Now, if you're talking about last year, yeah, that's some good Eagles football. You only got this week, and after that, it's the playoffs. So we better get it together fast. We better get it together quick because I mean, whoever we play, even if it's Tampa or the Saints, they ain't gonna be playing around. They gonna try to do everything they can to win. We got to do everything we can do to win. This team's too talented to be a one and done. I don't care who the coaches are. If it was me, this team is too talented. You can win a game. You could beat a team. I compared this team to the 2012 Ravens. Defense wasn't that great. Ended the season poorly. But when they got into the playoffs, that talent showed out and Joe Flacco went beast mode. Jalen Hurts can do that. This talent on this team can do that. But they got to believe. And again, back to that A.J. Brown talk. And I was like, yo, A.J. Brown just gave me faith is because the locker room's not lost. Because once the locker room is lost, it's over. Especially with your best player. But the locker room is still there. The community of guys is still there. They go out, they talk to each other. Even AJ Brown just apologizing to the players because they had to speak for him. That's dope, man. That is dope. So this team, they have an opportunity to change the narrative. They can do it. Only a few teams ever done this. We're basically losing out and going to win the Super Bowl. I think the Broncos did it years ago. Ravens did it, 11 years ago or 12 years ago. We can do it. We can do it, man. It's not like this team don't have talent. We've been skating by. This team has talent and we've been skating by. So we could turn it around, man. We can definitely turn it around. I think we could shock the world. But let's get into Haason Reddick, man, because what's been going on with Haason Reddick? People keep saying he haven't been getting any sacks. What's going on? And why is he dropping back in coverage so much? But let me go ahead and play this clip.
Man, right now we just trying to get things done and win a game. I'm just doing what's asked of me at the end of the day, and trying to help the team win and with whatever way we can win. So if that's what it calls for, I mean, I'm willing to do it. I'm gonna go out there, do what's required of me, do what I'm asked to do at the end of the day, and hopefully that plan works, and that's what was needed. That'll be what's needed to get done in order for us to win.
As you said, Haason Reddick was speaking that, but he don't sound too happy about dropping back in coverage because his job is to go get the quarterback. He got to say that to Matt Patricia, like, hey, like how he had to go to the Arizona Cardinals. Hey, man, like, I'm an edge rusher. That's what I do. I don't drop back in coverage. I don't do this or do that. Let him attack the quarterback. Matt Patricia should never drop him back in coverage. And I get it. They want to mix him up, see what he can do. But come on, Matt Patricia. You got Haason Reddick. You're struggling in pass rushing. And you're dropping back your best pass rusher. That's not good. That's not good at all. And I get it. They want to mix it up, try different things. But no, some things must stay the same. And one of those things is Haason Reddick going to get the quarterback. That should not change. That should not switch. Because if that happens, you're just bound to lose games. Haason Reddick, he dropped back in coverage, 7, 8 times. He got cooked 7, 8 times. That's not his thing. Howie Roseman gave him a contract to go get the quarterback. It's the reason why he had double-digit sacks. Now, that's not a mistake. Gotta put him on the edge, let him do his job. But hopefully, Matt Patricia wake up. He do that, change that, because we're not going to win many games. Again, you go back to Derek Barnett. You got Derek Barnett outplaying our whole D-line. That's not good. They have to do their job and go get the quarterback, man. But, hey, man, what do you think and how do you feel, man? Derek Barnett balling. I said this also in my last video. One of the weird moves we made that's probably hurting us now is trading Kadarius Street. I know Mauro Jamo's balling. And possibly, I'm thinking about Derek Barnett to that list. I think we should have just kept our D-line intact. I don't think we should have just let teams pull away. If we was going to do anything with Derek Barnett, we should have waited to the offseason. Even with Kadarius Street, we should have waited to the offseason because this D-line starting to look gas. Starting to look gas, man. Haason, Reddick, again. Some of these guys we probably should have kept because the D-line starting to look gas. Matt Patricia, even though I know Jordan Davis, the Jalen Cards, all those dudes are really good, but you got to rotate other dudes in. Got to. Yeah, man, that's all I got. Jordan Mailata, how do we feel about what he said about the vibes being high? You can say all that, but we got to go win games. But this is Eagle Al, man. I'm a